Hey guys, today is January 30th, so it's been almost a solid month since we've made our New Year's resolutions. For me, it was giving up soda. For some people, it was maybe working on weight loss or giving up smoking. Some people probably had career goals or something, but if it's something that you are wanting to give up, you're probably ready right now to fight a bus full of midgets to go and get that thing that you just gave up, right? And the sad truth of it is you don't really need to do anything super extreme to go and get that thing that you just gave up. It's as simple as going to the store and buying a Mountain Dew, buying a pack of cigarettes, or just going to the store and buying a donut or whatever you're trying to give up. Today, I want to give more of a message of hope as opposed to, life knowledge. So I want to talk a little bit about burning out today. So burning out is basically after you've been doing something for so long, maybe it's the diet, working out. Maybe it's something to do with your career where you're trying really hard to get somewhere and it seems like it's not going anywhere. And you hit that point where you're just like, fuck, I want to give up. Each situation is different from the other one, but the key thing is, whenever you hit these points, first of all, you need to remember why it is you started. We all made these resolutions for a reason. Personally, I made this for my health, because drinking 2 liters of Mountain Dew a day is not healthy. I was telling my friend about this, and she just looked me in the eye, and she's like, how are you not fat? And that's honestly the least of my worries. It's really bad for my dental hygiene. It's really bad for my body overall, and cause diabetes and some other shit. And that's not something I really want to deal with later on down the road. So 30 years old, it's about time I cut back on that. And instead of cutting back, I realized that I need to actually give it up. So, how do you deal with burnout, really? I was talking to my friend about this earlier this week, and he brought up a very valid point. As whenever you're working towards something, it's like sometimes you need a break. For people who are working out and eating healthy, those breaks are called cheat days. For the people who are striving for career goals and stuff like that, sometimes you do need like a Sunday fun day where you're not focused on doing your career stuff. And I definitely recommend that to anyone who is able to moderate that. One thing, like I can't have cheat days with soda because I've done this several times before, and a cheat day becomes a cheat week, and that cheat week becomes a cheat month, and then I fall back into the same pattern. I really encourage you guys, if you're getting burnout, maybe take a 1-day break and then get back on it and come back stronger, come back ready to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. I've had a couple of friends recently make some really big successes in their life or make some decisions to, continue with their path that they're marching on. Both of those are actually career oriented. But one of them, he was kind of faced with a situation where he felt like giving up on everything that he'd been working for the past couple of years. He just had a really rough week, pretty much. And one thing led to another, and he's pretty much ready to put in his 2 weeks notice and be like, screw this job, I'm out. After a little while, he came to his senses. He talked to some of his peers, some of the other people, his bosses, former bosses, and he realized like, hey, this, I'm just making bad decisions based on one crappy day or one crappy week. And he didn't want to make a bad decision that was going to affect the rest of his life, so now he's staying on the course. I have another friend who just recently landed more or less her dream job. For the past year, me and her have been talking, and she's been stuck at this job that she's unhappy with, and she wanted more for herself, but she didn't know how to go about getting it. And she was working on, redoing her resume. She was working on just learning a little bit more about the business in general and how to do things in interviews and stuff like that. And she did this over the course of the entire year last year. And then she got her dream job, or a temp position at her dream job, like the very beginning of this year, which is really awesome for her. But with that, she also realizes that there's still going to be more work ahead, so she can make this a permanent thing. But those are the kind of success stories that you're going to see if you're constantly pushing forward. Whenever I talk about setting your midterm, your long-term, and your short-term goals, that's what's going to help you deal with burnout. Whenever you set these goals, whenever you get a month in, 2 months in, 3 months in, you can look back at these smaller goals that you set and that you achieved. And that's going to help you push forward. You're going to be able to sometimes take a break and just kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor so far. And then after you're done taking that break, put your boots back on and keep on moving. So far, I'm doing pretty good with the goals that I'm trying to achieve so far, and I hope everybody else is doing good with their goals too. Until next time, take it easy. Hopefully this helps.